Hello everyone, welcome to the next Imagine Your Story Science with Mr. Brian activity. Today we're going to be making a rocket car. Now the rocket car kit should have arrived in the mail for those that are registered for our summer reading program. Again, if you've not registered, we'll have a link to that in the description below this video. Now let's take a look at our little rocket car kit. The kit's going to arrive with little pieces here in this bag. Now as I take out these little pieces, I want to say that this is going to help us demonstrate Sir Isaac Newton's third law of motion. For every action there's an equal but opposite reaction. You can see I've taken the directions out and I've set these aside in case I need to have them. Now we've got these pieces here. These are the body for the rocket. You can see that there will be a little slot that we will need to punch out, and the back of these have a sticker paper on there that we will need to peel off when the time comes. Next, this long blue piece, this is going to be the bottom part of our rocket car. There's going to be these long piece with this little extra little notch piece on it that we will punch out here. We're going to go ahead and punch that out now to have these down and ready. And then I'll set this extra piece here aside. Next, we've got our little, for a rocket, it needs to have a flame coming out the back. So here are our two little pieces of flame stickers. These have some paper on the back, and then there's also a third little piece of flame here that's in a brighter yellow plastic, and you can see it does not have any sticker paper on the back of it. So I'll set these things down, and just two more things in the bag. We have our red foam wing piece, and then we also have the wheels and the motor of our little rocket car. Now this is, if you've ever had one of those little cars that if you pull it back it goes off in some random direction, that's what this is going to do. I found with one of these that I built earlier that when I pull it back it likes to go in a full circle before it decides to take off in whatever direction that it's going to go. So I want you to also notice that in front of the wheels we have a nice little curved over part here. We want to try to make sure that as we attach our pieces, we try to stay close to the end part of our curved piece here, and we want to make sure that we do not put the sticker part so far down that it keeps our wheels from being able to roll. Now, the first two pieces we're going to use are going to be our long blue pieces here. These have a sticker on the back that we're going to peel off. Now what we want to do is we want to make sure that this long piece is going to be pointing toward the back part, or toward the wheels on our little engine assembly here. So I'm going to set this, and I'm going to put it to where the bottom of this upper piece is going to rest right here on this curved part. And I'll press that down so you can see I've kept it up out of my wheels. And then with this other piece, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do it on this side. Being sure to make sure that I do not put this so far down that it's going to block the wheels from turning. Because much like the wheels of a bus, we want to make sure that these go round and round and round. Okay. Now that I've got that situated, I'm going to set this down for a minute, and I'm going to make sure I set it back to with the wheels in the back to remind me that the wheels go in the back on this. Next thing that we need to do is we need to put together our flame. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take one of our little flame pieces here. I'm going to peel the paper off the back of it. Now, this yellow piece is going to be the middle part of our flame. So you can see it's got these three branches. I'm going to take the point of my flame and I'm going to put it down here at the bottom of the middle branch of this part of the flame, just like so. I'm going to press it down. And then we're going to complete our little sticker sandwich by peeling off the paper of our other flame. and sticking it on this side of this yellow piece. Okay, so there's our completed flame. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my rocket body parts and I'm going to punch out this little slot. We'll go ahead and do that with the other one too. Now, I'm going to peel off the sticker that's on the back part of this piece. And I'm going to take the flame and I'm going to stick it to the back part of our little rocket. Now I want to be sure that I do not get the flame so far in that it covers up this slot, or that will make it really hard to put the wing piece in. So we want to have it down here kind of close to the end, just like this. Okay, now that I've done that, I want to grab my rocket's engine and the wheels, and I want to make sure that I keep the wheels underneath the slot. You do not want the wheels to be underneath the window of the rocket. If you do, then it will not go in the directions that it's supposed to go. And so you can line up with this bottom piece along with the bottom part of your rocket side, and like this. Okay, so there's one side on. So I'm going to set this down and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Okay, the next thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to need to kind of complete a sandwich with these pieces. And we're going to start here at the nose, and we're going to come and we're going to press and seal, work our way around back here to the flame so we can make sure that we have our whole little rocket pieces all sealed up tight. Then the last thing we'll have to do is take our little wing piece. You can see that it has an angled in part here. This angle is going to need to be facing the flame, and so this will just kind of slide in from one side. You have to be careful, make sure it doesn't get stuck in with the stickiness of the back part of the rocket pieces, the body pieces. Then peel it all the way through, kind of angle it and say, okay, now we have our completed rocket car. So what we need to do with this now is to test Newton's third law. For every action, there's an equal but opposite reaction. My action is I'm going to take this rocket car and I'm going to pull it backwards. The reaction should be that it will go any other direction other than backwards the direction I pulled it. So let's give this a try in 3, 2, 1. We'll try that again. See here that the rocket body on this side has gotten a little bit close to the wheel. So I'm going to move it up a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side just to be double sure. And we'll try it again. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Had it stuck to my finger that time. There we go. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, one more time. Here we go. In 3, 2. There it went. So let's try that again. We'll try it with this one. So there's 3, 2, 1. Okay. Hope you guys have had fun testing out and making your rocket car. Have a lot of fun with this and testing out how you can best get yours to travel in the direction that you want them to go. I hope everyone keeps reading, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.